Alright, so this is my 4th UU battle, and once again, it's some random match against a Cerebi chat person. So, send out Hopper, and he actually starts off with an Ambipom as well. Like all Ambipoms, I'm expecting to fake out, so I go into Spirit Tomb and I take it. He goes for the taunt, expecting me to like Will-O-Wisp or something, but I just lock myself into Pursuit. And for once, this is like the one battle where the opponent decided to not U-turn out and try doing something else. I mean, kudos to this Ambipom for going for a Fire Punch, probably trying to get a burn, but sadly he doesn't, and I just take it out. So this is the most annoying thing of the battle, is a Azumarill. So I switch into him on top to get off the Intimidate, expecting an Aqua Jet, but he just goes for the Waterfall outright. And this is in 2-hit KO range, and I need to switch out. So I go into something that can resist it, which is my Lantern. Even though it's a special wall, it can still take resisted hits pretty well. So expecting him to switch, or not switch, I go for the T-Wave, and he just switches out into Steelix. So that was kind of useless. Expecting an Earthquake or a Steel Attack or him to Curse, I go into Rotom, but he just goes for the Toxic, which is good because my Lantern isn't toxic. And this is actually going to work out a little bit in my end because I can just keep going for the Pain Split since my HP is dropping a lot. Because this Rotom loves like status problems, or at least like burn or poison or sandstorm or hail, all that goodness. So I go with the Shadow Ball to get off some damage, and then he curses, I subs, he breaks my sub with Iron Head. That's probably what the curse was for, in order to break my sub, because I'm pretty sure if he didn't curse the first time, it would have just been like I'm walling a Registeel. So here's the awesome part, is I have enough low HP to actually Pain Split him. And I get a lot of my HP back, except he goes for another Iron Head, and I get more toxic damage. But my HP is even lower, so I can just go for another Pain Split. And as you saw before, I wouldn't have gotten this far with just spamming Shadow Ball probably, because I would have been dead by now. Unfortunately, the toxic damage has stacked up enough that I can't live anymore, or the Rotom can't. So I go into my Lantern, I'm like, I don't want to overpredict or anything, I'm just going for the Surf. And he stays in, maybe he's expecting me, maybe he overpredicted me, I don't know. The thing is that Steelix is dead. So it goes into this Sceptile, and I go into my Swallow in order to take a hit, and it goes for the Energy Ball. So I'm probably going to guess this is like a Choice Scarf maybe, or I don't know, Choice Specs. It couldn't be a Choice Specs because that would have done a lot more damage. So I just go for the U-turn, and he switches out into Regice. I had no idea what type of Regice this was, so I just go for the Close Combat because I know that Regice has 50 base speed, so I can outspeed it easily. Except this turns out to be a Cursing Regice, which has very good defense EVs and whatnot, and it just goes for the counter and kills me off. That was a little unexpected, I guess, but it's totally in revenge killing range right now. So I'm just going to go back into my Swallow and just U-turn out, killing it. I'm then going to switch into my Ambipom in order to get off a free Fake Out, because I'm pretty sure he has nothing else to take a hit. Then he sends out Hariyama. I just go with the Fake Out, and that did a lot more damage than I was expecting. Maybe this was a special tank Hariyama, not a physical tank Hariyama. All I know is that did more damage than I was expecting. So I'll go out into my Spirit Tomb to take a Fighting Attack, and it goes for the Force Palm. I then just lock myself into Shadow Sneak because he has nothing better to switch into. But he goes out into an Azumarill. I can't switch anywhere. I can't switch into anything. So I just Shadow Sneak again. I have nothing better to switch into. So I just let my Spirit Tomb die. I go into Swallow because it's locked into Waterfall, so I can just spam a Facade. And I do that, and he goes into Hariyama. If this isn't a physical tank, then it certainly can't take my Facade. And yeah, I probably switched into it as Death Fodder maybe. So it goes back into the Azumarill trying to lock itself into Aqua Jet. But I just switch into my Lantern and I take the hit. Now I can go for a T-Wave again because he doesn't have that stupid Steelix anymore. And he goes into a Sceptile. I go for the T-Wave and it's paralyzed. This is, if I can go first now, which I'm pretty sure I can just go for an Ice Beam, and I do that. I don't kill it, and he goes for the Energy Ball. I still don't know what type of Sceptile this is. Maybe it is a Choice Scarf, maybe not, I don't know. But I survive, which probably hints that maybe it is a Choice Scarf. I'll never know. So he goes into a Azumarill again to take the Ice Beam, but here is his critical mistake, is now he's in killing range for my Quick Attack. But the fun thing about this is, he doesn't know my Swallow has Quick Attack. He probably thinks it just has Protect. So I'm going to go back into my Ambipom in order to get off a U-turn, and I was expecting him to switch into Sceptile. Or if he didn't, then I could have just revenged killed it with Swallow. But he switches into Sceptile, and I go into my Swallow. And this is like, he's like, yeah, I can just probably, maybe I can make it out alive and just spam Aqua Jet. But it's like, BAM! You just got served! You didn't even expect that! So, good game, random Cerebi person. And this is, I don't know what to do. I got 100 subscribers, or at least at this point I have. And so I might like unsubscribe for the lulz and be like, you only have 99 now. But I might do something. I know, I have a good idea what I'm going to do. So yeah, don't forget to like, rate, subscribe, comment, and all that junk.